and you will be presenting that. Oh, you're in the picture, I'm afraid. If you could sit. No. Fractal, if you could sit over there. It's just, I'm trying to keep it clean for the pictures. I'm just trying to think. Well, you're presenting, are you? Or?
We could probably present first.
Yeah.
So David's
Yeah.
ready.
Is the video ready though? Should everyone be ready?
Oh no, we're waiting. It's.
Okay.
We'll wait. He said he's instructed, you know, you to set up. So, because I know you've got, you know, the audio to sort out, and you've got your creeper. So we'll get that all set up, and then we'll kick off with you, and then we'll go to Fractal. I'll then run through some of the remote pictures, and then hopefully it'll be close to when Tayce comes back, and then the final team can present. I've pinged him on Slack.
I overheard him saying that he'd go to Melbourne and back.
Oh, gotcha. That would make sense. Well, let me check with. Oh.
Hello, TADHack. My name is Mike Carnes.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are Team Miracle, undergraduates from 4 different universities in 3 different subject areas. Vasudha and Sanjuna are software engineers and undergraduates. Amani, agribusiness and economics undergraduates, and Shanali, physical science undergraduate. Together, we create Teamwork. People who love to work usually take membership of gym near to their home, but you always miss a time to work. Most of the time, because of work or study, they have to travel another
Hey, Jared. David's calling you. Pulling it right out the rectum like usual.
Yep.
Are they getting ready to
Okay.
We're showing up this up to get
Oh, let me. Oh, Paul can help you. What now? Oh, just needs to get his computer connected.
just up to the speaker. I guess
Well,
I can probably do it live.
if my taser doesn't turn up,
Here's your demo.
no, I messaged him as well. So, we'll see.
Here's your paper throw. And Jared, it seems like just mention like your children or throws.
But do you have something that you represent in terms of the slides?
So where's the camera? Right there? Why don't you do the demo right
Oh,
here?
cool.
And you can grab this.
Good.
Just
I was just, you know, contingencies, you know how it
Yeah.
is.
At which point.
We're hoping in backup.
Well, yeah.
And he took all the hard ones.
Yeah, just, I mean, you might just grab it and have it on
Yeah,
you,
sure.
but I imagine you'll be,
Why is that
Yeah.
paper pinata?
I just want you to be, like crumpling it out and throwing it in as he does the thing. Am I gonna be in the way if I'm here?
Let me just check. I can move.
Wait, you have HDMI, right?
What are we doing?
We're trying to connect his computer, but
Yep,
it doesn't
yep.
take USB-C thing on. That's it.
There you go.
Hang up on that.
This will project.
Jared, just hang up on that call.
Yeah, you're probably gonna wanna have your ringer on so that they hear the ring during the presentation. And do you have sound?
That's it,
Do
you're
you
being
need
broadcasted. I mean, I'm going to record it here, so I'm going to just record the room.
Okay.
So it mixes better. When you were playing from there, it was picking up the music fine. So, and now you've got your basically ghetto blaster.
Yeah.
We should be really good.
No, but he doesn't have sound, so he's.
Yeah, but he's going to use his voice or if
Right.
yeah, I mean, you just explain what's happening because we'd have to do a close-up of the.
Here, I'm gonna stand right here again.
So yeah, if you just move.
Yeah.
We can do one more. Probably.
Oh, it's a balance.
No, this one, yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure we've got enough light on the presenters that they're not disconnected, reconnecting. Is anybody else having problems with the internet? No.
I'm tethering, so I don't know.
Yeah, mine's gonna restart, so I don't know yet.
Okay.
So,
Earlier we did have something to do with now, but yeah.
Okay. I know it's been up and down. But it's been solid this morning. It's, you know how it is.
Well, I pinged them yesterday.
Yeah.
Didn't get a response, but they may have.
But it reconnected and it's clean.
Honestly, Jared, I think I can get the top of it. Let me know when you guys all have everything set up and are ready to start. And you can start crumpling paper.
So, yeah, we'll just wait till.
Well, once he's ready to start.
oh, it's on.
Is there gonna be an introduction there?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And you just push yourself back. It's just we get all of you in. That's it, all the way back. Move it down a little bit. Just a bit more. There you go, perfect. Because I know you have to come into the shot, so you are part of the action. But it's like when you're seated, just trying to avoid you being part of the action, that's all. And the audio's all good? Andrew?
Oh, you said you didn't need audio, right?
I thought
He's not using the audio.
Oh, okay.
There's not gonna be
Yeah.
any computer-based audio.
Oh,
So,
gotcha.
Only voice is talking.
Okay. Oh, I thought the reason we got all that set up was it was going to be music with this.
No, because yesterday we
But
couldn't
you just, like,
use the speakers, and you were saying you needed speakers, so I brought my speaker.
crumple it up, bend
Fucking
it,
crossroads.
Okay.
Just leave it
Yeah.
just for a tiny bit longer.
So we didn't need the speakers?
That way it goes down.
I mean, they're there.
No, that's
Handy.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's.
But you know, because you were playing music yesterday, I thought that was part of the team name was Jazz. So I thought there was going to be some musical components.
But it's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be in V 2.0.
He gets fucked.
Yeah, okay. So
Music
that'll be
program.
for the closing.
It was down.
For our closing.
So if I had it for 14 seconds, then I closed it for a second, or opened it up for 2 seconds.
Thanks for coming.
Okay.
So just leave it closed as you're crumpling and throwing paper, just leave it closed for a little bit more of a duty cycle. It's not,
So, Jared, you just let me know when you're ready. Okay, when you're ready.
Yep.
Okay, introduce yourselves, guys?
Controlling and everything?
Yep. All right, good afternoon, everyone. We are Team Jazz, and we have created a revolutionary home management device, a smart accelerometer device we are calling Fun. Now, who are we? We are Jared Ashcraft,
David Sykes.
John Wilder.
and Ms. Paul Wilder in the back. Right? I think anyone who has had a load of laundry over the weekend knows this, right?
Get a little smelly if you don't put it in the dryer.
The dishes start piling up, et cetera, et cetera. And I think you get the idea. Or there may be other emergent reasons why you might want to know when things are happening or when things get done, right? So, let's dive into the mind of a person who might benefit from a device like Bob. How about Alice? Alice is incredibly busy. She is a business person. It's in the name, right? Time is precious. So her issue is she's a professional. She has 2 kids. She's always juggling between household chores, work. She doesn't have a whole lot of time to remember to do things unprompted, right? And you don't even have to be busy for that. Now, what can help her stay organized? Know that, right? What if, for instance, you suspect someone is rifling through your garbage and you have sensitive information you're trying to dispose of, right?
Since it detects motion, you can put one on the inside lid of your outside trash can, and you could configure it to notify you if someone opens it up. It detects the change, it detects the motion, and it calls you for a notification, so you know something's going on.
In fact, there's several applications besides that one, right? The washing machine, for instance, right? We kind of already went over that.
Stick one to the front of your washing machine. Your washing machine's going to make little slight movements that this will detect. And then, as soon as it stops for a long enough period of time, you'll get a notification that your dishes are done.
And previously mentioned, trash can, right? And then maybe the dishwasher, right? Now.
So one of the applications that we thought it might be good for is Alice with her kids. Maybe you've got, teenagers that aren't quite so good about taking the trash out. And so, we'll throw away until it's full. And then someone will come along with something way too large that would normally require the trash to be taken out. But, teenagers might just leave it in a certain state.
Getting a call. Who could it be?
And you could just as easily have the notification go to your teenagers, their cell phone. You can configure it to be a call, a text. In this case, we used Radisys to send a call. We figured basically everyone has visual voicemail these days. And if it's something like one of the applications we thought of could be a bike alarm, you would probably want a call that you would notice right away versus a text that maybe you just missed the vibration. Not so good if someone's running off with your bike. So we give a call, worst case it goes to voicemail and you see it later, but you can send it to anyone. And once again, I'll just show what we've got is the device attached to the inside of the lid of the trash can. And what it's detecting is, if it can close, that's good. It's a normal state for the trash can, but if someone should have taken it out, it detects the difference in orientation. And just like this, you can configure it to, like we said, detect movement for your dishwasher, your washing machine, so you know to move it over to the dryer, that sort of thing.
That is our demo. So, in conclusion, thank you very much to Radisys for sponsoring this TADHack, and of course for all of your patience and help during the hack. Thank you, the your time, and we really appreciate it. Thank you all so much.
We have time for questions?
Yep. Any
Do we
questions
have
from
any
the audience?
What
I'm
about
more
future?
curious about how you,
Oh, go ahead.
how does your IoT device differ from an existing accelerometer IoT device? What's different about it that you?
Easily configurable. We have configuration options by SMS. So most of the existing ones I've seen are not terribly user-friendly, and they're meant more for the enthusiasts with their own like home automation setup. One of the things we had was very easily configurable, including and up to configuring it just with SMS through your phone, so you don't even have to necessarily download an app.
Oh, okay, that would be much different, yeah.
Future iterations, what sort of sensors might you add to it? Heat, light?
I had a few ideas based on electronics I had in my kit, and I didn't want to kind of throw too many features too fast. We could basically do anything with it and have it notify you. I was thinking if temperature gets too hot, you might have one in your fridge or freezer. You could do a water sensor and have it notify you. Just stick it in the utility closet by the hot water tank, and if it starts overflowing, it could text you or call you.
Excellent.
Question for each of you individually, what was the biggest challenge you faced in the process?
Ooh, everything. Probably trying to figure out networking server stuff, because for me, I don't do a lot of that. I'm not a.
The server was running on my laptop. That was tethered to my phone, but the laptop was also tethering on 2.4 gigahertz only to the board, so he could program it. Meaning, today I had to go source a trash can and drive around without my cell phone. It's been a while since I did that. There were a few times I wasn't sure I was going to make it back.
So as you said, I had to program a lot of the Arduino, so mine was learning how to use the different software tools to develop the software used. So Arduino IDE, never used it before, had to learn how that works.
And you did a ton. I remember.
So you did a great job.
Yeah, I remember distinctly going, have you used Arduino before? No? Okay, you're about to learn. And you did so much for not ever having used it before. Thank you very much. We literally could not have gotten it done without you.
Excellent. Again, well done, guys. That was
Thank
really
you.
good.
Very good.
Okay, Frank, so do you want to get yourself set up?
Yep.
Anything on the screen to your right, Fractal, will project.
Google there and similar to put a YouTube and a few videos from TADHack YouTube channel. So if you have a spare laptop, you can just your laptop, you can just plug in and you can play to some YouTube videos.
Any laptop good?
Oh, you use.
Yeah, there's that whole cart. We got dozens of laptops.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So and you just, there's no password or anything.
presentations or before?
Oh no, this what I want to do is just play some of the videos from the remote pictures, so you get to see what's in the remote scenes.
So the remote hackers have been sending messages in. Oh, so we can just play with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And we got sound?
We have sound.
There you go. So we did need it.
Yeah.
That's the first one. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
There's one up
Okay,
there.
yeah, we just.
I could just stand over here, right?
Oh yeah. No, I mean you're good on this one. On the live stream, you're a little, because there's a bit of shadow there, but that's perfect there.
I only need to do just switch tabs.
Okay. Yeah. So you're perfect there. That's really good.
Okay. Oh, And it's better to just come up with an idea and give the idea than to just make the app itself and show a half-working app. So what I'm doing is that I'm going to tell you what I would do with the Radisys API had I enough time. So I call this idea forklift as a service. We all know how we have to work really hard in order to learn different things. You have the different platforms like O'Reilly, you have Coursera, you have the other ones out there. There's so many out there where you have to pay money in order to learn different skills, in order to get different certifications or different skills that you want in life. But when you have small groups like MakerFX, Makerspace, like we have here locally, you can, in fact, get a crowd learning environment where a bunch of people can come in and P2P teach each other. However, I have not seen a P2P crowd learning platform available online, and that is where Radisys comes in. With Radisys' technology of shared audio and video conferencing, we can create conference rooms where people can crowd learn in certain environments, and they can teach each other different things. Now, the problem is, what if you can't find a teacher? Who is going to teach? Now, we have to remember we live in the day of AI. With burgeoning technologies such as ChatGPT and Bard rapidly accelerating, we can create rooms where certain AIs, like ChatGPT or Bard, whichever fits your need more, can host a room depending on the topic of your crowd learning environment, and the AI can drive a conversational AI platform in a crowd P2P manner. So Radisys technologies will allow one to use text-to-speech technology in order to communicate with these AIs as well as each other within the room and drive a crowd learning platform. Now, the important thing is that what we can do is that we can deploy this to the cloud in infrastructure as a service. Now, I'm cloud certified, and so I'm actually certified in order to create solutions. So what we can do is that we can deploy our app in an agile infrastructure manner where we can deploy this, our idea to Google Kubernetes engine or something, or whatever the equivalent is in your cloud of choice. This allows us to have a very scalable app where you're using very limited resources in order to manage your compute resources much more smartly, and you can limit the amount of resources that you're using. This app, this website is a fully functioning website that is running in Cloud Run right now. So if you would like to visit this website and click through this and read through this more fully, you can. So there's a lot of functionality that the cloud delivers that you can deploy your Radisys conferencing AI app on, as well as integrating the existing Radisys app with Google's own AI platform and drive very highly AI-driven conversational thing with Radisys' own voice assistant, with Radisys' own virtual assistant, and Radisys' own AI technology. So if you want to know more about what you can do with the cloud, you can go to this link. So here's the different AIs that you can use with the Radisys API. And so the idea of forklift as a service is the idea that this is not just going to be an online platform for P2P learning. This is going to be an entire infrastructure that is going to bring the AAS model into real life, because we have our P2P crowd learning platform in the makerspaces, for example, but there's no overarching model for us to deploy the P2P learning platform into the real world environments. So what we can do with this app in this environment is deploy these into real world infrastructures such that we can train people to get certifications in given environments that allow them to get certified in things that they otherwise couldn't, such as forklift training, which is why forklift as a service comes around, because you can use it as a service model there and have these in those space, this app in that space with an AI-driven model for conferencing. So the future possibilities is that we can take this app from being a SaaS model, from a software as a service model, to a PaaS model, and we can actually have people integrate individual apps, be it on App Engine, on GK, Cloud Run, or Cloud Functions, depending on the usage, and integrate that as part of a learning experience, as part of this conferencing thing. So people can deploy their own learning platform as part of the whole Radisys experience of the conference call with this AI driving the learning with this app as part of the learning experience. And we can host these on the cloud. This being a cloud native app, it has a lot of scalability, it has a lot of possibility for changing how this app works. It's very easy to deploy it if you build a greenfield. And there's a lot you can do. There's almost infinite possibilities with this. So that's pretty much what the pitch is that it's a cloud learning platform using Radisys as the driving factor for conference calling. So yeah, I hope you like my pitch.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Fractal. That was great. That was nice, clear, and beautifully short. Any questions for Fractal?
Yeah, you talk a lot about like deploying it into a space. What might that look like in a real world application?
In a real world application, well, you saw that right there. The site that I deployed, that was running in a cloud run. I literally just got that running, and I put that in a Docker container, and I shoved that on Cloud Run, and it's scalable.
Sorry,
so
I might have been not clear enough.
So this.
You were talking about like hypothetically this could be deployed at like MakerFX or something?
Yes, so in real world applications, for example, let's take MakerFX. We could deploy this as part of that MakerFX environment where we could have this platform as a continuously running thing where people will be physically at the makerspace and virtually with that AI assistant driving a learning experience.
Cool.
So it would be a conference call that is integrated into the real world environment, but this is much bigger than just the virtual thing. The idea is that we're giving an infrastructure to a crowd learning platform.
So as far as infrastructure, they would be bringing their own laptops or
I would imagine
remoting in from
I would imagine
computers.
that if this was a startup, that we would get investment to create specific spaces for this, designated to give certifications. Because you have to be, for example, for the forklift idea, for example, you have to have certain specifications in order to give a forklift certification. I want to get forklift certified, but I don't want to get a job at Walmart just to get forklift certified. I want to walk into some place, get my forklift certification, and walk out. A la forklift as a service. If we provide these certifications and certification trainings as a service, as we would in the virtual platform for virtual certifications, like the GCP CDL that I took, we could drive learning environments that are very certification based to help people get their their certs. Other questions?
So, I just want to make sure I understand. Are you suggesting a virtual process for forklift certification?
I'm not suggesting. I'm suggesting we bring this model into the real world. We bring crowd learning, like actual physical crowd learning spaces into the physical world, where we integrate this technology in the physical space as part of the physical space, but we also have a physical layer to that where people can come in and train other people. It is just like MakerFX, how in MakerFX if I wanted to host an Illustrator class and teach people Illustrator, I can go into MakerFX, schedule and tell people, oh hey, I'm going to teach an Illustrator class, and then teach an Illustrator class. It's crowd learning, it's P2P learning.
Right, but there's a big difference between that and a forklift in terms of the physical nature of a forklift and driving a forklift in a warehouse. I'm just trying to connect the dots between that physical layer and
the physical layer is that if this was an actual startup, we would create physical spaces designated to give people the IRL training and IRL certifications that needed. It would be a designated spot to give these certifications as trainings that you couldn't otherwise get elsewhere. So they would have the infrastructure for it basically. So that's a much further down the line thing. This is the first layer. The Radisys app, the scalability, deploying into the cloud, that's the first layer. The idea of bringing in IRL, that's 10 years down the line. You know what I mean? It's when this platform becomes a solid ground that it takes off and it becomes a solid idea that we can take this idea and move it into the real space.
Okay, again, Fractal, that was excellent.
Thank you.
So what we're going to do now is, while we're waiting for Montesa to join us, fingers crossed, I'm going to play some of the remote pictures that we've been getting through the day. So I'm just going to get onto YouTube from here. And hopefully it's all very straightforward.
I think so.
Okay. Gotcha.
Power on.
So what do you think? You need to have a good experience, what do you expect? Help us build a better web.
Oh, maybe. She's talking.
She's talking right now?
She's like,
Undergraduates from
gotcha. Right. Good. Do you, should I increase the volume?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
universities to different subject areas. Vasudha and Sanjana are software engineers and landed
Okay, so just a little bit of background. Go away. Oh God.
Good get.
Is this remote, like local or Orlando, or is it like someone from India?
This is Sri Lanka. So this was recorded this morning. So while you've been hacking here, we've got people hacking around the world. So we're going to see some pictures coming in from Sri Lanka, from Nigeria, and also from Austin, Texas. Now, this team, and we have to thank IdeaMark for Women, which is a very impressive organization that's helping empower women in Sri Lanka in technology. So we've been working with them for many years as part of TADHack Summit, and this is one team, but it's, all I can say is it's nice to see a bias. You know, rather than 3 guys, 1 gal, it's 3 gals, 1 guy. This is what we need to see a lot more of. So I'll just let them give their pitch. Now, understand, they're taught how to focus across the whole problem and to explain how they're going to build a business with the app that they're creating. So the bulk of this is all on the sort of canvas and showing how, the app, problem space, the business model, and then at the end you're going to see how they used the Radisys chatbot. Okay? Just sort of setting expectations.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are Team Miracle, undergraduates from 4 different universities, 3 different subject areas. Vasudha and Sanjana are software engineers and undergraduates. Amani, agribusiness and economics undergraduate, and Shanali, physical science undergraduate. Together, we create Gymgirls. People who love to work usually take membership of gym near to their home, but you always miss a time to work out. Most of the time, because of work or study, they have to travel another city or suddenly have to fly overseas. And they usually don't try to enter another gym paying additional fees. But the flip is, your muscles don't care about your problems. So you will lose them if you forgot to work out more than 2 weeks or a month. So, how you can save your muscles and work out in the same time? We decided to tackle this problem. Imagine there is a service. You only have to pay 1 membership and access any gym in the country or maybe around the world. so you do not have to worry about the time or place anymore. And your message figure will be saved because your previous gym data was recorded in the digitalized way. New gym can also help you to work out in your own pace to enhance your customer experience and encourage you to work out anywhere at any time. By solving this problem, there will be an economical benefit and also environmental and social benefit to society and our customers. So let me introduce Chimpro, a mobile application that will change your workout future. And here you can see our business module, which will give you a summarized idea or the big picture about our business, and especially the revenue streams, which will initially start as a premium or subscription revenue module. As our target market, we have gym owners, people who work out, or trainees, and suppliers offering related services like clothing, equipment. And this is our user personas we will target, and according to these user personas, we will create our marketing strategies. And this is our marketing strategies, and this tells us how we will plan to enter the market. And now, this is time you all have been waiting for. How this really works. And we will go with the demonstration. Thank you. Welcome to Gymbro, the ultimate fitness app that helps you keep track of your fitness journey and connects you with the best gyms in your area. As a first-time user, you will need to register by answering a few questions. Don't worry, we take your privacy seriously, and all your details are safe with us. Once you're registered, you will be taken to your dashboard. On your dashboard, you will see your calendar membership, gyms near you, and the latest offer. The calendar shows the days you have been to gym and the time you spent there. You can use this to track your progress and stay motivated. Your membership package is also displayed on the dashboard, so you can easily see what you have signed up for and when it expires. If you click on the Near Me button, you will be taken to the Google Map, where you can choose your location. Once you've selected your location, you can browse through the gyms in your area and reserve a spot. Simply choose a gym, date and time that suits you best and book your session. That's easy. But that's not all. We also integrated a chatbot into the app using Reggie's resources. The chatbot is designed to help you with any question or concern you may have. Simply typing your queries in the chatbot will provide you with a helpful response. Let's look into the chatbot now.
Good day. My name is Shoaib Ziad.
Stop that.
This is.
So there they were just using the Radisys chatbot, and you could see that they had an app that they obviously built elsewhere. But again, it's a simple way of adding sponsors capabilities into Hack. Now this is from Team One Credit, and it's quite an interesting idea they've got here. It's from Nigeria, and they're sort of part of a group of developers that work with Africa's Talking. So this is across Africa organization that does a lot of work around hackathons, and they're going to be involved with us with TADHack Global in October. So anyway, this is a hack that came out of Nigeria, and the accent is very much a Nigerian accent. Coming from the UK and here in the US, there's quite a few Nigerians that live there, so it's an accent I know well.
Team One Credit. Being the leader, my name is Shoaib once again. I am the project manager. I did the software flow creation for the project. I also did the project organization from start to finish. Among the team members, we have Aliu Ibrahim, who is a front-end engineer. He did the UI for the project and he is a React developer. We also have Nasiru Mustafa, who is a back-end engineer and he is a Flask developer. He did the back-end for the project. The name of our hack is One Center, and One Center is a revolutionary software platform that simplifies the process of connecting with call centers. Our platform provides a one-stop solution for individuals and businesses, offering easy access to the call centers of multiple companies in one place. With AI-assisted support and a user-friendly interface, One Center streamlines communication needs, making it easy to connect with call centers and get the support you need with our cutting-edge technology and commitment to customer satisfaction. Resources used in this project, we have inbound call control, we have intelligent IVR, and click to call. The next phase of this video is going to be the demo phase, whereby I will be showing you how the software works. On my screen, we're on the home page of One Center. Right here, we have the click to call button, which is one of the technologies implemented for Radisys. And when we click on the button, we are responded by AI, which is integrated to the IVR technology that interacts with callers, telling them that they are connected to this small list of companies that cut across various sectors. We have one in telecommunication industry, we have one in banking industry, we have one in broadcast satellite service, and we also have a leading provider for IT solutions, which is a company here in Nigeria, IT Central. I'm going to demonstrate how it works now.
Welcome to One Center. You are connected to MTN, GT Bank, DSTV, and IT Central. How may I assist you today?
Tell me all the monthly viewing plans for DSTV. So while the software takes time for it to load the reply, I'd like to make it known that OpenAI's API was integrated in order for it to have access to vast amounts of information.
Sure. Here are all the monthly viewing plans currently offered by DSTV in Nigeria. 1. DSTV Premium, 16,200 NGN per month. 2. DSTV Compact Plus, 10,925 NGN per month. 3. DSTV Compact, 6,975 NGN per month. 4. DSTV Confirmed, 4,006 months. 5. DSTV Yenga, 2,565 NGN per month. 6. DSTV Party, 1,850 NGN per month. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any other questions.
What is the code for losing a charge card on MTN? Also, I'd like to state that there are some times within the course of this video whereby the AI lagged. That is due to poor network.
To load airtime credit on an MTN line using the MTN recharge card, follow these simple steps. 1. Dial 555 PIN hashtag, where PIN is the 16-digit PIN on the back of your MTN recharge card. 2. Press Send or OK on your phone or mobile device. Alternatively, you can load airtime credit on your MTN line using electronic payment. You can purchase airtime credit online through the MTN website or from any electronic payment outlet. I hope this helps. If you have any other questions or need further assistance, please feel free to let me know.
Thank you very much. This is the end of the demo.
Okay, and then one from Austin in Texas. So this is a show on, and this is another healthcare app. seems to be health for this TADHack.
Hello TADHack, my name is Mike Carnes, and today I'm here to talk to you about FitnessSpot. What is my hack? Well, the goal of my hack was to encourage healthy fitness habits by creating a variety of workouts and making people commit to it. So what is the impact of my hack? According to the CDC, 73.6% of adults in the United States are overweight or obese. Just take a look at some of these stats and you'll see why this is so important. Here's an overview of the architecture that I conceptualized for this project. Take a look at it and I'll step you through here in the next few slides. The first thing you need to do is sign up in the Voice IVR. Here's where I'm dialing into the sign up flow in the IVR.
Thanks for calling Elasticar. Would you like to sign up for FitnessSpot?
Yes, please. Then I choose the schedule that I want to work out.
What days would you like to work out?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this is where we call ChatGPT to get a fitness plan and email that out to the user. Here's where we check the Fitbit API for activity that day. If there's no scheduled activity that day on their Fitbit, then we need to send a reminder that you need to go work out. This is when the monitor activity function kicks off a REST call to RadAssist to place an outbound call to the user and ask for them to go work out. Hopefully, by creating a ChatGPT-based plan for workouts daily and sending that out will allow people to better manage their health and have reminders so that they follow through. And finally, I'd like to thank the sponsor, RadAssist, for donating their time and helping us build this out. I appreciate your help. It was a lot of fun. Thanks again. See you next year, TADHack. Hello, Tad.
There you go. So there were the 3 remotes. So, anything back from Tesi yet?
He wouldn't get back till 6.
Oh, okay. So do you want to give, go through your slides and you can show the video?
I will, my parents want me to be home by 7:30, so.
No, we're going to do, Vicky's going to do the presentation now, so we'll be done.
So after this is done?
After this it's done, yeah.
Okay.
Is there a deadline to submit?
Remote, it's notionally